guys, excuse my appearance, it's Monday and I'm not having the best days. Nothing bad has happened, I'm just feeling absolutely run down. I might be coming down with something, or I may have got myself too sick from no stress, lots of stress, no sleep, but yeah, even my fringe looks weird. So it's 2:45. I have just been waiting. My boyfriend's got it. No, he was like, too much stress at work, and I'm like, yeah, I think so. I'm just waiting for a food order because I've ordered some food, just to put a bit more stuff in the freezer and a bit more stuff in the fridge, because I get some stuff in the food bank, but it's not really, nope, on my screen, it's not really substantial. You can do bits and bobs with it, but, not much. So I got, some bread and like frozen stuff, and you forgot Ribena, which I've been near enough drank. I was supposed to get some ice cubes, but I completely forgot to put them on the actual order list. So that was a bit silly of me, because I like when I'm sick, I like my drinks to be icy cold. I can't have hot drinks or anything like that. It just makes me feel even worse. So icy cold drinks, I don't know why. Yeah, so basically, head hurts, nose is acting up. Bearing in mind I have run out of my nose spray. Just ordered one today, so it should get delivered sometime this week. I need to ring up tomorrow or Wednesday for it to go. I'm hoping I can ring up tomorrow, and then it'll be delivered by Friday. I'm not going all the way to the chemist for like this one thing. Usually I tend to order every other month, which I'm supposed to not to. I'm supposed to order every month and a half, but I don't, and that's why I ran out. So I'm trying to order more frequently, and so I have eventually, like, I will have like backups of like my preventer and relievers. I mean, I have a few relievers, and then nose sprays and stuff like that. So yeah, also I feel rotten, and this lip right here is very, very sore, very like dry. Like when I move my lips, mouth a funny way. It hurts. Now usually I have it down here. Can't see, maybe you can, but when I think it might have been eczema or something like that, but a lot of times when I was younger, I would have a split lip, and nothing would heal it. It would never go away, and it's obviously gone now. That's the scar of it, but it doesn't cause any problems anymore. I'm sorry I'm showing you everything. I'm all out of it today. So, and I seem to, I don't know if it's a cold sore or I've my body's fed up of being overworked and under relaxing, and it's just had enough of me not looking after myself. So because obviously I don't share my cutlery with it. I mean, I share my cutlery with my boyfriend, but he's here twice a year for like 3 weeks. Next year he's going to be here 3 times a year, because I graduate next year. I don't know whether to, part of me just really wants to go part-time, but I'm like, no, I've told everyone I'm going to graduate in 2024, so I'm going to graduate in 2024. So, yeah. What else? Yeah, so, I'm trying to get, and if I do the way I'm doing my work at the moment, then I should be fine. But yeah, anyway, I feel absolutely rotten. I'm in pyjamas. I left the washing machine for like 48 hours, so I have to wash it again. Need to wash it because I'm going food back tomorrow, and on Thursday I'm going to the job centre. Yay. Something you've got to do. Thankfully I've got an update from my work coach about these people that keep running me around ragged because they cancel all the appointments and never tell me. So got an update about that. It's so cheeky. I don't even know when my appointment is. I just don't know where to put a piece of paper, which isn't really good. But yeah, so the sooner I get started and being self-employed, then the better. So yeah, anyway, my plan for this week is to work on TMA 02 4219. I'm hoping to work around 12 hours. I should be fine with. That's what I scheduled anyway, and then it's due on midday on Thursday, but I'm at the job centre at like 1 o'clock. But I have until midnight, well, 11:59 as a, thingy window. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to work on it when it's light outside. So that means between now and possibly 4 p.m. or just after sunset, or when sunset is, which I haven't even sorted it out yet. Let me just, sorry, I'm charging my phone. When is sunset? I'm very bad at looking after myself. I either overwork or I do nothing, and I'm trying to find a good balance. So let me just alarms. What day is it today? The 13th. 5:15. There we go. I'm not cooking anything for tea. I've got a sandwich from the shop that you ordered from, so I'm just gonna have that. I've got some other little snacky things that I can nibble on when I'm working on this TMA, and I also have stuff to make meals from and all that fun stuff. I should have ordered some more Vimto, but I didn't. So yeah, so I may not vlog for the rest of the day, but yeah. So what I'm gonna do for the next hour or so, I'm gonna work on my TMA. Even if I'm just looking at it and just fiddling around with the plan and stuff, it's something working towards it. And then tomorrow, hopefully I can get up at a good time, work on a TMA for a bit, go to the food bank, possibly work on it a bit more, and then relax. And I'm just trying to get into this good schedule. I keep saying this, but I'm just really notoriously bad at doing said scheduling. So, and then obviously in the breaks, I'm gonna clean, tidy up, walk around, try and do my steps. I don't know if I'm going to get 7,000 steps on today, but I've only done 130, but we'll give it a shot. Also, weight update. Weighed myself this morning. I haven't weighed myself in like 2 weeks. 299. My weight goes up and down. I lose the weight and then it comes back again. So, yeah, so from 6 p.m. tonight, I'm going to start intermittent fasting again. And then, obviously, 8 a.m. tomorrow, I'll have breakfast and stuff like that. So yeah, so I weigh 299 pounds. So I'm hoping to. I've got a goal for the end of this year, but I don't know if that goal is either too much or too little. So I have 2 goals. So the first goal is to get to 250. Then the second goal is to get 200 or under 200. Now I do my goals in £10 increments anyway. So I mean, if I check I'll have to check my Fitbit on here. But this phone is so slow now because I've just got so many apps on it and it needs updating. It says I slept for 10 hours. I haven't, you egg. I slept at 8 hours and 34 minutes last night. Now what was I looking at? Oh yeah, weight goals. So my first goal is what is my goal? I think it's £60, 260. I think that's my first goal on here, if you can see. What's happened here? So yeah, so yeah, I think 299 plus minus 39. Yeah, 60. So my first goal is 260. And then my next goal will be what should I call it? 250, 240, 230, so on and so forth. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go now, my brain's farting. And yeah, I'm gonna try and get some of this essay done. So yeah. Bye. Hey guys, sorry about my appearance. I just wanted to do this third before I just wanted to do my vlog clip today because I am not feeling the best. Last night I started to get really ill, and today I'm not much better. I actually accidentally ended up spiking a fever last night, so that wasn't good. My temperature seems to be coming down. It's like 36.7, which I think is okay. I mean, I did spike a big fever. It was just like 37.2, so obviously it was higher than was expected. And my skin feels a little warm. My skin is usually quite cold. I don't know why, but it always is. So when I notice I'm coming down with something, my skin will be really hot. Some people can't really notice it, but because of how cold my skin is, I can. I must be a lizard or something. Anyway, sorry about my voice too. I didn't really have the best sleep. Some reason my study sounds playlist on my Spotify will not let me restart, so it keeps playing all these random songs that I don't want to listen to, because I have these ones that I want to listen to, but because I don't pay for Spotify Premium, I can't start it again. But it's all white noise. But I didn't have the best sleep last night. Yeah, it wasn't the best. I was gonna get up at 7. I've noticed like it was like 6 o'clock or something, and I had only just slept for like 4.5 hours, even though I went to bed. I was in bed at quite early, but I couldn't settle down because what happens is I got too hot. I felt really ill and I got too hot. So tonight it's going to be a waste of the heating, but I'm going to have the window open overnight because when I'm sick, my body feels really funny. Like last night I got really cold. So I had to, my heating was on 20, then I had to crank it up because it was just so cold. I was so cold. And then I went to bed, everything was too warm, so I couldn't fall asleep properly. Watch some space videos, but yeah, so I've been having a very, very bad broken sleep. It's not slept for like just over 7.5 hours, but I doesn't feel it. So I've had some paracetamol. Ooh. I had some before I went to bed, but it didn't do anything. But I tend to take paracetamol when I feel like this. It helps bring temperature down and stuff like that. Also, when I'm sick like this, I can only tolerate icy cold drinks. So yeah. Got some icy cold milk. I'm probably gonna have to stay off the milk because obviously I can't afford much. But I've put bottles of water in the fridge and bottles of juice and stuff, so I should be fine. But yeah, so yeah. I don't want to use these anymore. I want to just stick to my Panadol and stuff. And then obviously my strong Codamol. At this moment I'm just using these. I don't think I have many of these left. And then after that it's just Panadol, which I prefer to use. It's more expensive, but for some reason it just works better. I don't know. I've always noticed that. So yeah, it's my boyfriend's birthday today, 14th of February. Ooh, he's 26 like me now, so both old. We're in the second half of our 20s now, so woo. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna go to the food bank. I put the heating on, haven't I? Yeah. I've got a heating pot on because I don't have any clean pants. Like I don't have any clean pants that fit me. I have some size 24s, some size 22s, but I'm not at that. I seem to be halfway between a 24 and a 26, so I'd say 25, but we don't do 25s. So yeah, so I'm going to try and do some steps today. Not pushing myself to do 7,000, but I'd like to do at least 2,000 to 3,000. Probably not a lot for a lot of people. For me, that's a lot. So yeah, so I'll work on my TMA until 4. And then that's it for the evening, I think. I might do some extra study. But I'm going to work on the TMA till 4 o'clock. And then I'm going to try to go to bed at a normal time. And then get up early tomorrow because obviously I've got to work on it. And I don't think I have anything coming tomorrow. I'll tell you one thing, this is a lifesaver. Let's hope I continue to use it throughout the year. Oh, there's a tutorial happening between 10 and 12, but I can't send that. Yeah, tomorrow I only have I haven't attended the tutorial in a while, so I may watch one tomorrow. I'll see. I've just got to catch up on everything. And I think my sickness is from not sleeping enough, because my sleep has been absolutely diabolical. I will show you on my Fitbit app. And there's too much stress, but now I've figured out a way to get my initial notes done. It should be less stress for me. All I've got to do after the notes are done is the audio and the annotation of the chapter, and then doing my other way I store my notes and stuff like that. That could come later. So yeah, I think just my really poor sleep has just been catching up on me. I mean, Sunday to Monday I slept good. I slept for 8 hours and 34 minutes, and then 7 hours. I thought it was over 7.5, but never mind. Last Monday was 6 hours 38 minutes. Tuesday was 2 hours 57. Wednesday was 9 hours and 7 minutes. Thursday was 1 hour and 29 minutes. Friday was 11 hours and 49 minutes because I had pulled it all night before. Saturday, 5 hours and 45 minutes. What was happening on Saturday? Nothing, I don't think. I have no idea. Then Sunday, 6 hours and 57 minutes. So my sleep is quite bad. I expect to sleep 6 to 7 hours during the week, but it's the weekend that I should be sleeping in it, and I should be having good sleep, and yet I'm not. It's just my sleep's been diabolical, so I'm trying to correct that really. Because my average sleep for February is 6 hours and 59 minutes, which isn't good. And for the past 3 months is, I'll tell you in a second, 6 hours and 53, and then for the past year, 7 hours and 9 minutes. But my average for 2022 was, I'm fucking getting it up. I pulled a lot of all-nighters in 2022, which I don't want to do ever again, really, unless I'm going on holiday or something like that, and I can't sleep because I'm literally on a plane or something, like a long distance flight or something. I mean, I sleep on planes anyway. But anyway, for 2022, 7 hours and 3 minutes. So 2021, when it loads, 7 hours 40. I don't know. Oh, boyfriend's messaging me. Oh gosh, how many? So yeah, thing is, we don't do we do as if we say Happy Valentine's Day, and if we did, we'd probably get like a card and like a little bit of chocolate for each other. But because he doesn't live here, we don't do that. But if we did, but it's mainly his birthday, so it would be more of a celebration for his birthday, and we may do something for Valentine's Day the next day or something like that, or whenever we want to, because his birthday's on Valentine's Day. And when I was younger, when I used to live at home, well, before I left for uni, my parents would get me something. Well, it's mainly my dad, but my parents would get me something for Valentine's Day. So I'd get a card, I'd get a box of milk trays, and I love milk trays, but I haven't had them in years, and I really got my milk trays. Like for Christmas, I got a box of Victoria biscuits, and I literally thought they were milk trays. I was getting so excited. I was like, oh, Victoria biscuit. I mean, they're nice, but I love my milk trays. They've changed a lot. They don't do the strawberries anymore, I don't think. And they don't do the honeycombs, which... The strawberries and the honeycombs were my absolute favourite. They do a different one. They do, like, this present thing, which has praline in it, which is amazing. Yeah, so I had the weirdest sleep. I had a very weird dream that felt like it was, like, I go back to sleep and it would continue, but it probably wouldn't. But, basically, the best way to describe it, I was living where my parents are living. But I can't because you've got to be over 60. But I was living where my parents were living. And it was just the weirdest experience. Like, people were just so nosy trying to get into my place to have a look. But it was kind of like a caravan too. I mean, the house that my parents, the place where my parents is, I might show you because I'm not going to give out the name or anything like that. Because it's literally, it's a community. So, and you have to have, I don't know what it is to get in. But the houses, right? But they can be lifted up and moved around. Like they were preparing when I was there at Christmas. They were preparing the foundations for another house to be put there, and there were also a house had just been put there, and obviously they were preparing it and stuff like that. And the houses, what my parents want is long like a caravan. I wouldn't say possibly the same size. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a bit longer. And maybe the same width. That's why I really liked it when I was there, because it reminded me of the caravan where I grew up. Well, when we went on holidays and stuff. And it's quite nice. But they have 2 doors, right? Same as a caravan. So you would have you have a little door. So you're standing right in front of it. So you got to imagine standing right in front of it. This is mirrored, so you'll be able to see. So on the left-hand side is where you park your car, where all the main garden stuff is. Like, you can put a little fence around your all in place, and like there's a washing line and stuff like that. And then on the right-hand side, there's a path, and that path goes to 2 sets of doors. The first set of doors is leads you to the living room, and it just has some little metallic steps that go over it, up to it. That's not really, they don't use that as a front door, obviously, but it probably will be opened in the summer. We'll have to figure out how to keep Poppy in, but that will probably be opened in the summer. And then you walk further on, and there's this thing sticking out, and it's like those people who have a front door, a bit of space, and then they have another door behind it that lets you in the house. That's what it's like. But you walk up some proper good steps, open the door, I would like to say outwards, inwards, I can't remember. And right in front of you was like a mat and stuff, and then the tumble dry's there. You look to the left, that is the main way to get into the house. So you walk in, the corridor's quite slim, but I think it'll be the same slimness as my corridor, really. And then right in front of you will be, I'm trying to think. Well, it's a myth. Bit on halfway in front of you, one half is the door to the storage room, which I sleep in, and then that door opens outwards because it's a small room, and then next to that door is the bathroom, and then at the end of the hallway there's a door that leads into the bedroom, which like covers the width of the width of the place, and then if you go on the left hand side, you pass the clothes pegs where you put your clothes and shoes and stuff, and then you walk straight into the kitchen, and then like on the left hand side, that's where they have the dining table. On the right hand side, there is obviously the door to go into the living room, and then there's a storage cupboard which has like boiler and stuff like that, and then you probably would have seen them on vlogs, really, I think, and then cabinets and all that fun stuff, and then living room. First thing you see on like your left is like that door that leads to the outside that no one really uses. We only open it somewhere. Then settees, lovely windows, and then like the TV and like a gas fire and stuff like that. So it still has a lot of work to be done to it, but when I went to see it, it was really nice. They'd literally be decorating and organising right up until Christmas, but they were hanging it over my heads. My head, like I've got two heads, over my head, saying blah 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 blah, you should be doing this, you should be doing more work than us because you're not working, and all that rubbish that they always say. So yeah, I need to TMA nose spray, but it's empty, and I don't think I have a spare one, which really sucks. So I have this, which is okay, but I'm gonna ring up to get my prescription delivered tomorrow, I think. So it should be here before. I might ring later today, we'll see. I'll see if it's been accepted first, and then I'll ring. Look at my French. I'll ring to get it delivered, or I may go there myself and pick it up. That would be a better thing to do, I think. So I could take it as soon as I get out. So yeah, I'll go tomorrow and pick it up, I think. I will have to get a day ticket, I think, because I have my single tickets, but they're for the tram only. So I will have to get a completely different ticket. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. That's it. Bye. Hey guys, so it's 6:22. I've just filmed an empties video because this empties bag has been here for like months. And there's 64 things I've used up. Obviously I've used up more, but that's what's in there. And then obviously I will start empty that bag, and then I will put whatever empties else I find into it again, obviously. So yeah, 64 things. There's tons more that I can. I'm seeing things on the floor that I need to put in an empties bag. So yeah, I'm running a bath. I just felt maybe I should have a bath. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a bath, chill in my bath for a bit, not too long because the heat is getting a bit too much. Don't know what happens on a mill, I just get too hot. And then I'm going to put my pyjamas back on. I've been wearing this, like, I wear it as a pyjamas, but it's kind of like a dress as well. But yeah, so I'm going to go now. We'll have a bath, relax, and then edit, hopefully, and we'll see. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Hey guys, so sorry about the scary looking morning Medusa. I didn't have the best night. I've only slept for like 3 hours and 41 minutes, I think. I didn't have the best night. What's been happening is I've been swapping. My body's been going from freezing cold to boiling hot. I went to bed and I had the window open because I was like, I'm gonna get boiling hot. So that's what I did. And it worked. And then around 4 a.m., like 4:30, I woke up and I had chills. So sorry about my hair, morning hair. I don't care. I had chills, so I shut my window and obviously got back to bed, and I had really bad chills. And then woke up now and I'm too hot. So I'm still sick. I took my temperature before, like at like 6:50, 6:51 or something. Still got a fever. It's 38.2 now, so I don't know what's causing this or anything, so yeah, and I have the job centre tomorrow, which I thought my appointment's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's at 11:20 in the morning, so my plan today is to get as much as the TMA done, probably submit it, then tomorrow, obviously I'll have to get up early, because I'm going to the job centre, and then I'm going to the doctor's to pick up a prescription. Then I'm going to come home, relax, do a bit of study, and probably sleep and hopefully have a lie-in on Friday. I mean, I couldn't settle down. What happened was I felt really ill when I was doing that clip last night, and then I started to feel a bit better, so I got distracted. And then obviously, and then I just couldn't fall asleep. So yeah, I'm not well at all. But yeah, but I still have to go to job centre, which sucks. But I know the sickness is from like stress and lack of sleep most likely. But it sucks. So yeah, I'm gonna get up. It's like 7:34. Been up till since like 7:45. I would go back to sleep, but because of how I feel, I would probably feel worse. So I am just gonna chill, look after myself, keep myself hydrated, have lots of tea. I got a delivery coming later anyway. Finally got some fly traps, because basically I can't find a source of them. So my boyfriend bought me some. They're not the sticky ones. They're the you can make your own with like some form of vinegar. I can't remember what it is, and then washing up liquid, I think. But I don't have the vinegar or the receptacle to put it in. So we've got just two little ones which I'm gonna put in the areas. So eventually either the numbers will go down when I try and track down the source, or they'll go away completely. So yeah, the life of Smarty. So yeah, so I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna make some tea, I think, have some tweaks. I'm starving. I was really hungry last night, but I hate being sick. I hate feeling sick. Yeah, I'm gonna drink as much as I can today. See what my average liquid intake is for the past, I don't know, 30 days or something like that. And then I'll try and increase that. I think I've been doing good with my liquid intake, so it shouldn't be that low. And then obviously I'll have to sort out sleep and stuff like that. And my TMA is stressing me, so once that's done, it will be gone. So I think what I'm going to do is going to work on it for like 15-20 minutes at a time. And then for the rest of the time, have a break, watch YouTube, all that fun stuff. But we'll see anyway. So yeah, I'm going to go now. I'm going to have something to eat, make myself have a shower, try and look a bit more presentable, and then I'm going to get started, really. So yeah, bye. Hey guys, so it's 2:58. I still feel I feel really bad, and I haven't got much done. I can't look at anything. So I'm gonna change my tactic, because as you know, I like to use my app to record my study time. It's the best way for me to keep track of, like, I say study time, productivity time, because as I figure out my goals and stuff in life, I'm gonna put say if I want to work on, I don't know, YouTube, like edit a YouTube video or something like that, that will be a subject on that time of value. So eventually it won't just be studying, it'll be other stuff that I would consider work, because obviously I would like to do this in the future, but we'll see. Anyway, sorry, rambling about that. So I haven't got much done. I've had like 2 hours of study and I've barely written a word. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Forest app. 1 minute. Telling me to take my temperature. I'm going to use my Forest app and just do 15 minutes every session. And then that 15 minutes I could just burst out a bunch of words. And then that's it, I'll be done. And then I will log everything back, like, on my app when I'm feeling better. So obviously I have to make a note about how many hours I've done or how many minutes, and then in the future I will then add that onto the app. So yeah, I'm not well today, so, but yeah, I've learnt my lesson. Don't overstress yourself, don't take on too much at once, and don't give yourself too much work. And also, don't do full-time study. I mean, I wanted to and I needed to for this, but yeah, I'm doing part-time. I'm sorry. I may graduate in 2025, but I don't care. I can't do this to myself, especially if I want to start working on other things, so it'll just be too much. So, because it's like, I think I mentioned this last night, but if I was doing one module at a time, I'd dedicate 6 hours a day for it, Monday and Friday, and that's realistically how much I need to dedicate to it per week. But because I don't want to do anything at weekend. But if I then do 2 modules, that's 12 hours study a day from, I don't know, till whatever time in the morning, because it's not like I'll study between midday and midnight. It's 12 hours of logged study, so I'll stop the time when I take a break and stuff like that. So I'm doing part-time next year. I'm not pushing myself to do full-time. But yeah, so I feel like absolute rubbish. But we're going to continue on and hopefully get this essay done. I have it till midnight tomorrow, so I'm not in too much of a rush, but I'd like to get as much as I can done. So yeah, I'm going to go now. Bye. Hey guys. So it's Thursday. So I have been stressing all day about the job centre tomorrow. Because what happened was I had an appointment tomorrow at 1, and then I saw they changed it to 11:20. And I was like, why have they not sent me a reminder the day before? It's like midnight. Realised it's on the 26th of February. So I've been getting all stressed for no apparent reason, because the appointment I thought I had tomorrow is in like 2 weeks. Just less than 2 weeks. So sorry about my sleep deprived face. I'm finally struggling to settle off. I'm feeling a bit better. Paracetamol started to work, but my ears are starting to get stuffed up. So turns out I don't have to go to the job centre tomorrow. Yes. They must have rescheduled it or something, like my work coach is on holiday or something. So yeah, I was like, I started to settle asleep. I was like, surely they would have sent me a text message. And then I looked at it properly. I was like, oh, the 26th. Look at my hair. So yeah, no job centre tomorrow. Woo! So that means I'm going to set an alarm for 7. So try and get up at 7. If not, I will set my alarm for 11:55, and if we get up early, we get up earlier. So yeah, I'm happy smiling, and I'm going to call to get my prescription delivered, because I can't go out because of how unwell I am, and going out will just like stress me out more. So yeah, midnight update. Okay, I'm going to sleep now. Back to sleep. Yeah. Bye. Hey guys. So it's 6:23. I know I said I was going to update you at 9, but I'm doing a quick update now. I'm changing the way I'm doing my study sessions just for this paper, just for this essay, because I need to get it done. So what I'm doing is, I've got my timer, Hello timer, and every session I sit down and I start the timer and I work on it, and I work on it for a minimum of 10 minutes, and then as soon as I'm done for that session, I'll stop the timer, write down the time, clear the timer. Then the next session I'll start the timer again, because I feel like I just need more. So I've got to 736 words out of 2,500. So yeah, so I have, it's 6:23. I'm probably going to do more in the next session, because it's quite difficult, but I'm going to keep pushing through, especially when I'm sick. Now, if I had like another week or something, I could work through it gradually, but I don't. I have 5.5 hours. Obviously next week's essay will be completely different, because I will do what I was doing before when I had the time. Possibly, it just depends if I want to go through tutorials and stuff. Anyway, so I want 500 minus 736. Like, I still have a lot of stuff to talk about. I've done one part of the definitions section. I say definitions because it's just definitions less explanations and stuff. But then I've started working on the first part of that studies thing that I've already done the second half. So I'm just doing the first half of that. But I'm finding it difficult to read the paper, like I can't see it properly, because the writer's too small. So I need to do 2,500, that's what the word count says. Got 1,764 left to do. So I need to do around 450-ish words per session. And then if I do the lowest word count I could do, is that minus 4. So around between 380 to 450, I think I said, words per. But I need to stop being obsessed about the workout, because I just want to get stuff written down. So yeah, so I'm going to make something to eat. I'm going to have some more mashed potatoes and cheese. And then, I can't hear properly, so maybe talking too loud or maybe talking too quiet, I don't know. I'm going to make mashed potatoes and cheese, and then I will work on that. So, and then obviously I'd like to relax as well. So, but yeah, I'm going to go now. Hopefully I will update you guys when it's done. Bye. Hey guys, so it's 10:26. I'm still on my TMA. I've done 1,268 words of utter nonsense. I have done the main parts. I've literally got to talk about the stimulus article. I have like an hour to do it, and I'm just considering deferring, only because like, I should have stayed with the plan to just do it and graduate in 2026. I mean, I'd be like 29, nearly 30. But it's just a degree. I've already have one. So, yeah, because my health isn't great. It never is. And studying part-time is what's best for me. So I don't know whether to write this TMA, submit it, and then defer depending on my grade, because if I get a 64 over, that means in this not very good situation I've been able to get a good grade. Like 64 is what I got for TMA 1. So if I get 64 over, that means I'll be happy with that grade, and then I'll keep on doing it, because I only have one TMA and EMA afterwards. But if I get less than that, which is a high probability, I will most likely defer and then just do part-time, because I'm going to do part-time for stage 3 anyway. No, obviously, if I had another day, I would be ringing up student support right now and say I would like to defer. But because it's due in an hour and a half, I'm just like, just get it, just best do it. Yeah, I've got a cold, definitely. But I think it might be a head cold, I don't know. I haven't had a cold since 2016, so I mean, I've had sore throats and stuff, but never an actual cold. I've been working in the nursery, so so what I've got to do now is just talk about the stimulus article, which I'm not really happy about. But I've given myself some guiding points, so that should be good. And then after that, it's just the introduction and conclusion, which are 200 words each, which I may blabber a bit more on. And then I will completely forget about E219 or anything related to it and just focus on DE200, because that's the one. If I need to keep doing one module, it's this one, DE200, because I need to do that remote exam, so yeah. So yeah, I'm going to go now. I'm going to update you guys later. I feel rotten. And yeah, that's it. I'm exhausted. Yeah. Bye. Hi. Let me put my glasses on. I'm suffering. I can't breathe properly. I haven't had a cold in years, so anyway. I haven't been able to fall asleep. It's 1:34 in the morning. And so I know I've made a decision that I'm not going to defer any of my modules because I know I'll be okay. But bit windy, but nice cold air. Be nice cold air coming in. So I'm not deferring any of my modules, but I've decided I'm gonna skip TMA 2 for D200 because it's not compulsory TMA, and even though it's worth 20%, if I could pick up those marks that I would have missed submitted TMA 2 in later TMAs, then I would rather do that. Just because I am still sick and I am recovering, even though I've had a 3-week extension. It's just not possible for me to do it because my health is so bad. So what I'm going to do is instead, on these next few weeks, obviously focus on catching up and developing a healthy study schedule, if that makes sense. Like planning my days accordingly. Get ahead, but not too ahead, but not too behind, to the point where I'm stressed and I get sick again. So that's the plan. So I don't think I'll be able to go out tomorrow, which is really annoying because my nose spray's ran out. But the thing is, it doesn't really have an effect except for it just unclogs. When I used to have allergies to rose, it would sometimes help, but my tablets help more. So I'm gonna phone to get them delivered. I know I keep changing my mind because I have that nose inhaler thing that seems to help clear it out. So yeah. Also, I don't know how loud I'm speaking because I can't hear, but yeah, I just feel like absolute rubbish. I know a lot of people tend to sleep more when they're ill, but if I'm ill like this with a cold, if I remember right, I never slept properly because of blocked nose. I'm used to having a blocked nose, okay? For many years, I've had just a constant blocked nose, but this is just ridiculous. So I was like, it's not. I mean, it's not going to be the nicest TMA. So I decided, you know what, skip this one, because it's better for me to focus on future TMAs and like my ICMA that's coming up. It's better to focus on that than stressing about this and getting even more sick and getting even more behind. So not going to tell anyone of that decision really. because my parents will complain. They complain about everything. I mean, I'll tell my boyfriend because he knows how ill I've been, but no one else. Well, no. Do you know how bad my hearing is? I can't hear the wind. Don't know if you can though, but yeah. Sorry, I was just testing my ears. So I'm not gonna do TMA or 2 because it's not worth it. I mean, I try to do every single TMA, but this one is just, I can't do it. So I'll have to pay the price of being sick. But oh well, I didn't know how sick I'd get when I started to study full time, but I've learned my lesson, so yeah. That's it. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna sleep. Bye. Hey guys. So it's 7:35 on Friday. Good evening. I've got quite a bit of work done. I've completely caught up for E219 study weeks wise. To week 18. I'm on week 11 for D200. Still most likely not going to be submitting TMA02 because I need to start looking after myself. I know it sounds weird because like it sounds like I'm just being lazy because I'm on benefits and stuff, but my health is just absolutely diabolical and I'm not coping well. I can't breathe properly, obviously sniffles, and I am coughing more than what's normal, and my normal coughing is quite bad, so I don't think I'll see, but I probably won't be calling my boyfriend this weekend because I won't be able to hear him, and I just don't want to speak. So tomorrow there might be a bit of a time lapse, and possibly Sunday too. I'm just not in the mood to speak because it sounds really bad when I speak in my ears. If you know, like when you're congested and then your ears blocked up, so your voice sounds like really sounds like a really bad quality earphones in your ear, and you got your music on full blast. That's what it kind of like sounds like. So I'm probably not going to talk unless I feel better tomorrow, which I highly doubt it. So yeah, I've got a Lemsip. I'm waiting for it to cool down. That's the last one. It helped the first time, but the second time I took it, it never did. I think this is number 3. I've had a number 4. Because, no, it would have been number 3 because my boyfriend had 2 when he was here. So yeah, so I'm just gonna work on this, look after myself, and yeah, if I end up feeling better tomorrow, I may vlog this camera, but most likely not. I'm feeling quite bad, so I'm just gonna try and get work done because I'm so behind and I've got to. So yeah, I want to get around 8 hours done. So yeah, but I'm gonna go now. Bye. Hey guys, so I feel like absolute trash. I probably don't look it, but I've started. I have a cold, but I've started to feel even worse. The temperature's gone up. All day yesterday, and I think the day before, and possibly the day before that, it was in the 36, in the 36s. I checked it every now and again, so yeah, now I started to feel quite bad about an hour and a half ago. So what happened? My temperature's gone up, obviously. So what happened? I had my heating on. I had to put this jacket on. Then I started to fall asleep at my desk, and then my boyfriend messaged me, kind of woke me up a bit more. Felt my cheeks, and it's everywhere, and I'm starting to feel a bit warm. So I took my temperature, 37.5, so we're on the up. I think it's 37.8 when you take it by your mouth, where it's considered a fever, but it is on the way up. So I will not take any paracetamol until it hits that, because I just don't want to waste any paracetamol because I don't have much left. But I've been drinking. I try to drink as much as I can. I haven't been drinking my 2 litres, so I need to do that. yeah, and I've got an essay due on Wednesday that I haven't even started yet. I think I mentioned it, project report. So what I'm going to do is one of the weeks has a complete guide. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work through that and just do what I can. So yeah, I also have to import the download the application. I don't want to do it because I don't have any space on my computer, but I have to figure it out. And yeah, so I'm feeling a bit trash. Also, I don't know when you guys were watching this, but recently Fitbit announced that they're getting rid of challenges and adventures and stuff like that, the stuff that I actually pay premium for, and they're getting rid of groups, so you can't talk to other people now. Like there's a big massive just one group for cold walking, and there's so many people in there that you can talk to, and now they're getting rid of that, so you can't talk to anyone. And that was announced not yesterday, the day before. And the majority, quite a lot of, I'd say over half of the people who use Fitbit have now migrated to a new app. Step Kicks, I think it's called. I can't remember, it's Kick Steps, whatever. But my name on there is Smarty V, so same name as this channel. So if you go in there, I will be on there. I'm not 100% exactly sure what's happening with Fitbit, because even though I pay premium, I can't cancel it because I use premium for the sleep analysis too. So I like to have a good in-depth analysis of look at what my sleep is like. It just helps me a lot with my health and stuff like that. So I'm not going to cancel my premium. Now, even on the original announcement and on the section where the challenges adventures are, it still says they're going away. The new announcement that's pinned to the top of the community page, which won't be able to use anymore, now says they're just getting rid of groups. So there must have been a lot of backlash. And I've seen on the social channels, they've done nothing. All they do is, like, say someone complains about it and says, like, we want answers, why are you doing this? Like, it seems counterproductive because that's what people mainly use Fitbit for. And they're just copying and pasting the same answer, if that makes sense. So they're the same, we understand your frustrations, and we keep customers at the heart of what we do. And like, no, you're not. If you get rid of all this stuff that's what customers mainly use, it just doesn't make sense. But I didn't know this, but Google owns Fitbit now. So Google, there's an ongoing theory that Google is trying to destroy Fitbit. So Fitbit will go completely bust. So everyone will be forced to buy like a Google Watch. I think that's what they're trying to do. Like, you have to have a Google account to log into Fitbit now. Google, go away. You're ruining everything. So, yeah, Google have taken over Fitbit, and they're getting rid of the good stuff that people actually use it for. So, it's not really that good. But in the future, it's just dependent. If I'm still using a Fitbit app and this Fitbit goes, I hope it doesn't because I can't afford a new one. If it goes dead, then, and the Fitbit app still seems to be okay, I will get a Fitbit. If I'm completely just gone with the Fitbit app, I mean, there's Samsung Health, which is on my phone, and apparently does sleep tracking too, so I may look into doing that. But yeah, I think you have to have a Samsung watch. So if Fitbit goes completely stupid and they ruin everything, then I will probably get a Samsung watch, because this is basically kind of like a watch and a Fitbit, and you can't do a lot of things on it anymore because they're getting rid of a bunch of stuff that people still use, like a lot of people use. So it just, like, I don't know why companies do this. I think it's just because Google are trying to get rid of the competition, so everyone's forced to buy Google products. That's my theory anyway. So yeah, so I'm on StrideKick. It syncs with any fitness tracker, as far as I know, but it only does like your step logs and stuff. It does challenges obviously, but and your active minutes, and I think that's it. So you can't really track your water. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. I haven't looked at it in like a few hours. So yeah, so But there's loads of challenges, and I think there's like nearly 3,000 people in one of my challenges. Not my challenges, but when I joined, like you can make your own, but then there's also ones that are made by the actual app. And I've put a message saying, "Oh, I've evaded from Fitbit too. Feel free to add me." And I've just got an influx of friend requests. I've got up to 25 friends now, which is good because I like to see other people's progress, if that makes sense. So that's why I like Fitbit, because I can go on my Fitbit and go to leaderboards, and I can see what people are doing, like people's steps in a week and all that sort of fun stuff. I've only done 5,000, which makes sense because I'm sick. But on here, it does your day, your total for the day, total for the week, total for the month, total for the year. So it's very hoots. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm starting to get cold. Bye.